Hey guys, and in today's video, what I have to review is my Spare Halloween 2013 Wheelchair Psycho Animatronic. So let's get straight into it. So what we have here is this crazed patient type of animatronic. She was sold back at Spare Halloween in 2013, so she is currently 11 years old. And I'm saying a she because back then there was a lot of talking of what type of gender is this type of animatronic. Some people say that it's a female, some people say that it's a male. Me personally, I'm gonna say that it's a female, just because of the hairing and stuff of the hair. But yeah. So yeah, she was sold back in 2013 for I believe $169.99, which for this type of animatronic back then, it was worth it. You were able to walk her. So she's on a wheelchair, and a wheelchair has wheels and everything. So you can use her as a part of your costume, and you can walk around in the streets, around the house. So she's a really fun animatronic to have for decorations, and also to be used for, for your costume and stuff, to show off to others. Because she uses 4 or 3 AA batteries. For my case, I've been using her on adapter because the battery compartment in her is not the best. When I use brand new sets of batteries, she will power on, but her lurching back and forth does not work the best. She will only lurch maybe twice on batteries. So, and it's not because she's broken or anything. That's how she works with batteries, even with brand new, fresh out of the box. So sadly, I can't use her with batteries. So I've been using her with a 6-volt adapter. She can use techies adapters. Their volts are always like 6 point somethings. So yeah, as long as it's a 6.2 volt, then she'll be fine. But yeah, that's for that. Where I bought mines, I didn't buy her directly from Spirit. She was from Spirit Mines. However, I bought her from eBay back in if I had to guess, I would say 2016. I bought her from eBay. It was pretty sketchy how I bought her. I thought I was gonna get scammed, but like this person was selling her for $200 flat on eBay. And the only picture they had was her stock image. It was just a plain background, and it was just like her regular stock image. So at the time, I was younger, and I was like, okay, they're selling her for this price, blah blah blah, let me buy it. Luckily, she did actually come, and thank God I didn't get scammed or anything. It was a real person. But I believe she was brand new in the box. However, when I first took her out and I assembled her and I plugged her in, the first thing that was not working was her sound. The sound was not working. Then her mouth wasn't working. The only thing that was working was her eyes and the rocking back and forth, which I had said lurching, but it's actually rocking back and forth. But yeah, the two things that were not working were those. However, weird enough, I simply started moving her mouth like this, up and down, and since then the mouth has been working. And I've used her multiple times for Halloween, for display purposes, and she's gone off ever since. Never had any issues. The sound actually started working immediately after that day when I unboxed her. So yeah, it was weird. And she's known for having those type of weird issues. For the sound, mainly for the sound. I don't know why. It's probably a loose wire or something. But yeah, mine's quit having those 2 little small issues, and she works basically 100%. And yeah, setup wise, very straightforward, very easy. This honestly has to be one of my favorite Spare Halloween animatronics ever. We really don't see animatronics like this anymore. Sadly, she is from Morbid Enterprises, and they went out of business, I think, completely. So, we will never see any more of these type of animatronics unless Spare Halloween tells another company to remake them, which I've seen that being done. I've seen previous animatronics, like Grave Watcher, who was made by Pack, I believe, and she was remade by YJ, and they did a really good job on her. So if Spirit Halloween is capable in bringing back older animatronics that were from other previous companies that no longer are existing, then I feel like we could get her back again, and she would be a great seller. I know there's plenty of people who still want her till this day, and she's such an underrated animatronic that people really don't talk about. So I'm glad I'm doing like a little review on her and stuff, and bringing her somewhat back to life because she's very underrated. Spirit Halloween's animatronics from I believe 2014 and down were one of the best ones, and she is one of my favorites, just because you could walk her around, and you can use her as an animatronic for decoration purposes. That's what I like about her. But I think that's pretty much it. That's all I have to say. So now I have her hooked up to a try me button, so I'm just gonna activate her from here so you guys can see her in action. So yeah, mine moves perfectly. Mine tends to rock violently every time she goes back. So right now she's up against like the door and the wall. So usually if she's like right here in the middle, she'll be rocking back and forth. And yeah, but yeah, mine moves great. Let me activate her one more time from this distance, from this like view. So that's Wheelchair Psycho. Right before I end this video, I forgot to mention like the big point, the few little detailings and stuff about her. So yeah, she has a full leg. If my camera can't focus, so she has a full leg right there, and then she has like she has like a chopped off foot right there. This arm right here is not posable. However, this arm with the knife is posable. The knife, lately the Velcro has been coming on and off. I'm surprised it's still on till this day because I believe I hot glued this like over 5 years ago. But it's still holding on. I might redo it again and do a better job on it. But yeah, it's still holding on. This is a knife. It's a cheap, flimsy knife. At the same time, they can't really make the knife heavy or anything because that'll be too much weight for the rocking motor. She is built similar, like a Techie Toys animatronic. Morbid and Techie, I think Morbid copies off of Techie in a way because the way how her volume control, the module part like inside of the body is very similar to like a Techie design animatronic. Or Techie Toys. But yeah, they have a lot of companies these days tend to use the same type of quality stuff for their animatronics. Like now Techie Design is stepping up their game and they're using SVI type of quality poles and bases, which is amazing. I love that. That means that their stuff will last longer compared to using pure plastic. But yeah, that's all I have to say. So I think that pretty much does it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Stay tuned for more reviews coming up. So yeah, that does it. All right, guys.